Local time is 4 o'clock afternoon. Please stay comfortable seated until the seatbelt sign is off.
All right, we are in the Iron City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and we are riding from Pittsburgh to DC, but today is day one, and we're riding to Connellsville, Pennsylvania. So we are headed out, take a look at the city. Left Pittsburgh and we are on the Gap Trail, which is the Great Allegheny Passage, and we are headed on to Connellsville. Check out these views.
Goodbye pavement, goodbye urbanization.
Quick pit stop for a burger and some french fries and soda. The Outpost, you need to try this place. This is great. We are in West Newton and it's right off the Gap, which is right across from me. Give it a try. We have set up camp at the Connellsville campground, which we have one of the Adirondack shelters, which are great, kind of out of the elements, but we have great weather. And there is a bathroom, you know, hole in the ground, toilet here, and water fill up. But over here is called Martin's Grocery Store, and highly recommend the restroom, and the grocery store is actually really nice. Tonight we're gonna go over to the corner of that building and try out New York pizza and pasta. It's supposed to have good reviews, so we're gonna give it a shot. We'll see you tomorrow for day two. We are leaving Connellsville. We're headed to Cumberland, Maryland, and that's about a 90-mile ride today. I think we have like a 24-mile downhill, so we're looking forward to that. A little cheat gains, but pizza was good last night. Quick stop in Ohiopyle. Definitely check out Ohiopyle coffee. Great coffee and some snacks, even chocolate covered goods and some breakfast sandwiches. So this is a must stop. And there's some other eateries and I think a bike shop right behind.
Good dog, good dog.
stopped at Trailhead Brewery for some beer off to the left there, and we had some barbecue. Now it's time to get back onto the trail. We're in Rockwood, Pennsylvania. So now we head back. Here we go.
Then we're gonna do
We've reached the eastern Continental Divide, and this tunnel, and what that means is all the water that we came from down this way goes to the Gulf of Mexico watershed. Everything that goes down the other side of the hill goes to the Chesapeake Bay watershed. All right, so we are leaving the Continental Divide, which is the side we've been climbing all day, goes to the Gulf of Mexico watershed. Now we are heading downhill to go to the Chesapeake Bay watershed. So we will end the trip in Cumberland for the Gap Trail, and then tomorrow we will start the C&O Trail. Leaving Cumberland. This is day 3. We had a meal at Uncle Jack's. It was really good actually, so highly suggest. We are heading for Hancock, Maryland. So we got about a 75-mile day. So we'll take you along the views. Check out this one. We are leaving Cumberland, Maryland, and we are now on the C&O, which is the Chesapeake in Ohio. We've got the canal off to our right and Cumberland behind us. Looking for a good ride today and some awesome, amazing views.
this one's got plants, so it's inactive.
So we're heading into the Pawpaw Tunnel, 3,118 feet of a dark tunnel. We got a flashlight, we got to walk through this. This is what it looks like. You can kind of see light at the end of the tunnel. No pun intended, but truthfully, it's way down there. this is the round top cement mill. These were the kilns up here for the lime. And what this was used for, is opened in 1838 and used to build or help with the cement for the U.S. Capitol and also the Washington Monument. These canals were built to transport goods essentially from D.C. area to, well, they wanted to get further, but I believe they stopped in Cumberland where we left today. But the trails that we're on would be for donkeys or mules, and they would pull barges up these canals that's to my left. Apparently they gave up after a few years, kind of like the Pony Express, so they didn't get much use of it. So we took a break off the trail. We're in Hancock. We have to, and that's Hancock, Maryland, and we have to go probably another 15 miles, but we stopped at C&O Bicycle here for a Coke and a Snickers. Stop at this bike shop. It's got ice cream. They've got all sorts of parts if you're hungry. They've got food, dehydrated food too, so check them out. Good morning from the C&O Trail. We had a good night last night, got in a little late, but not too bad. We were able to set up camp, have some food, and now today we are doing a 60-mile ride. We are heading right outside of Harpers Ferry. We're going to be staying in a lock house, so I'll show you that more later, but until, enjoy the views. What? Oh, there's a gate. So they stop you from literally getting lost in here. But it's open.
should have put my regular glasses on. I'm gonna pick.
I'm not gonna go much farther.
What's that?
Whoa.
Does it keep going? Shadows are creepy on your face, but it is a baller picture.
Time to stop and make some lunch.
That looks like a monument.
All right, we're taking a quick walk from the Towpath Trail to Harpers Ferry, get some snacks, check out West Virginia really quick, and show you what it looks like when we get there.
Right on that point over there was River Lock number 2.
All right, stopped at the coffee mill in Harpers Ferry, had to get some ice cream. Back to bikes. All right, tonight, instead of tents, we're gonna be sleeping in one of the lock houses you can rent. And that's Lock House 28. Come check it out. It's got a big outhouse. All right, this is Lock House 28. Downstairs has kind of like a kitchen area or a dining table and a sitting area. And then upstairs is probably like 5 or 6 beds, so a few people can sleep here, and it's not too bad. It's a little spooky, built in 1837. We'll see how sleeping goes. Check out this lock. So the way these work is, this is the towpath. This is what we've been riding on, the C&O. And if you can imagine, those trees are not there. There is a canal and water, of course, in there. They would pull the barges by the mules and donkeys on the towpath into this area. Gate would close, and then there is basically a place for water behind here that would flow into this, and then it would raise the barge up and continue on its way down that path. Right across from the lock house is the main train tracks. This is the rails that we rode to get up through here on Amtrak. Then also for all the freight, all the coal. So of course, we gotta do this.
This is Monday.
so we are at day 5, the final day of the C&O Trail, and we are leaving Point of Rock, Maryland, which is at the Lock House 28 that we stayed at last night. Looks spooky, was spooky, but it was pretty cool. Worked out nice, had a nice fire, food, some decent sleep, and now we just filtered some water, and we got about 50-mile trip from here to Washington D.C. So I'll show you some views along the way.
Help?
All right, with a couple miles to spare left of the C&O Trail, we've traveled, or at least I've traveled by plane, we've traveled by a train, we've ridden 334.5 miles. We've seen 3 states, and we're going to see the District of Columbia, Washington D.C. We've seen a lot of sights, a lot of amazing views, talked with a lot of awesome people, and just had an awesome trip with my brothers. So this one's for them for putting this together. Thanks to RockBros for the bags to try out and test. I would definitely recommend them for a budget and good quality. The one thing I would say is on these small zippers on the top tube bag, you got to be careful and hold your bag together while you zip, otherwise you might break it. But other than that, these have been great in this humidity, keeping my clothes and food dry. Just enjoyed this trip. Come with us as we finish this out.